See what great pitching and timely hitting does for a ball club? Blue Jays beat the Tampa Bay Rays 5-2 and have a 2-1 series lead over the Rays in the 4-game set. This Blue Jays team coming into this series have been horrific against the Rays. We all know that. But the Rays coming into the series were 5.5 back of that second wild card spot. They've been kicking everyone's rear end. So we're thinking this might be a rough one for the Blue Jays. No, they've won 2 of 3 so far. The finale goes tomorrow afternoon. Now, I understand Blake Snell's on the mound for them, but still, the Blue Jays have won, 6 of their last 8 games? And the youngsters are playing a big, big part in the game. Thomas Pannone got the start in this one, and he was stellar once again. He gave up a home run in the 3rd inning to Tommy Pham, but really after that, before he had one really tough inning, There was other innings where he got into a tiny bit of trouble, but this inning was rough. In the 3rd inning, gave up the home run to Pham, and that really kind of started a domino effect as he really started to lose his command. Things were rough because he got the first 2 batters out. He got Sucre to ground out and Malik Smith to ground out. We're like, there's 2 out, nobody on. This is another good inning for Thomas Pannone. Gives up the home run, and the Jays are down 1-0. And then he walks Matt Duffy. Danny Duffy's in the Royals, the pitcher. Can't believe that. CJ Cron then walks. Then he walks Wendell. Walks the bases loaded. But then stays composed and strikes out Adames to end the inning. And from there on out, he was great. I was really impressed with Thomas Pannone in this ball game. And like we said, guys, if your pitcher gives your team a chance, the offense will come through at some point. Let's go to the bottom of the 4th inning. And really, I didn't think anything was going to come of anything out of this, right? Smokey walks in a full count. Then Grichuk strikes out. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, you got one out, a guy at first base, but it's Smokey running. Not much speed out there. But when you got Rowdy Tellez at the dish, you don't really need much speed because he gets a ball in the inner half and he crushes it down the right field line. It stays fair. It's gone. 2-run shot for Rowdy Tellez, and the Jays, just like that, take the lead 2-1. What a great job by Rowdy Tellez staying on that 3-1 pitch and just drilling it down the line. Next batter, Diaz. He strikes out. But the Jays aren't done yet. 2 out, nobody on. You think that's the end of the inning. Kevin Pillar then singles to right field. Then Reese McGuire doubles to right field, and a great job by Louis Rivera. Sending Pillar home, knowing that the throw is going to be, the throw to the cutoff man was offline, and it was going to be a tough throw to the plate, and it's exactly that. As the throw comes in, it bounces, it gets away, and Pillar's safe at the plate. Reese McGuire ends up at 3rd base. The Jays add another run. It is 3-1 after 4 innings, and this is great. This is fantastic. Now we go to the top of the 7th inning, and Jesus Sucre hits a home run off of Tommy Pannone, and that wraps up his outing. So Thomas Pannone's outing in this ball game, guys, was very, very good. 6 2/3, 6 hits, 2 runs, 5 strikeouts, and he walked 3, but they were all in a row, and he struck out the guy to end the inning. So none of those 3 walks came back to haunt him, and he only got the 6 hits. 2 of those hits were solo home runs, so they scattered 4 other hits around the ball game for him. Great job by Thomas Pannone, picking up his 4th victory in the big leagues. He's now 4-1. We've learned over the past, guys, it is not about how hard you throw the baseball. Yeah, it obviously helps when you throw hard, but you don't need to. Mark Burley, great example. Ryan Borucki throws 91, 92 miles an hour, maybe 93 at max. But guys like the 2 guys I just mentioned, and Thomas Pannone with an 86-mile-an-hour fastball, have shown that you don't need to throw hard to do well in the big leagues. You got to be able to throw quality strikes and, make pitches at the right times. His ERA today drops to 3.58. On the year was 3.77 coming into the ball game today, so he continues to do well. Ryan Tepera came out and went a 1/3 of an inning, gave up the walk and a strikeout, but gets out of that mess that Thomas Pannone was in. And Tyler Clippard, guys, goes an inning, gives up a hit, but strikes out 2 guys, has a clean inning. Then Ken Giles, guys, comes out in the 9th inning before I get to the rest of the bats. Comes out and converts his 24th save on the year, 24 of 24. He has not blown a save all year. He is perfect as a Blue Jay, and his ERA continues to drop 4.84 on the year. But what, fairly decent as a Toronto Blue Jay. It has come back down to earth. That's what I wanted to say. And great job by this team overall today, getting the clutch hits when you needed to, and incredible. Clutch hits, good defense, good pitching. Recipe for victory. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th, though, and kind of cap off the offensive performance. They bring in Jose Alvarado, and he strikes out Justin Smoak. Next batter, Randall Grichuk, doubles to right field. Next up, Rowdy Tellez. No way he can do this again. Yep, he can. Doubles to right field. Grichuk comes in to score. Tellez is safe at second base. And the Jays have a 4-2 lead. They get that insurance run, if you want to call it that. But the Jays aren't done just yet. On a wild pitch, Anthony Alford moves to third because he comes in to pinch run for Rowdy Tellez. And then Aledmus Diaz then singles to left field. Alford comes in to score, making it a 5-2 game. Diaz later got thrown out at second base on that play. Actually, he got thrown out at second twice in the ball game. One was reviewed because he kind of pop-up slide off the bag. That one there where he just got clean thrown out at second base. So there you go. But you know what, guys? I mean, we've talked about it. 5 runs on 10 hits. You got 5 runs, you got 10 hits, very good offensive performance. No errors, 2 runs on 7 hits for your opponents. Good pitching, timely hitting, good defense wins you games. And this team has shown that they can do it. Now, guys, as much as I talked a little bit about Rowdy Tellez and a lot about Thomas Pannone in this video, Billy McKinney, guys, goes 1 for 3, Grichuk 1 for 4, but Rowdy Tellez goes 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs, the home run, and the run scored. He's hitting .404 on the young year as a Blue Jay. I mean, I know it's probably going to change once people figure him out, but it's nice to see right now. Diaz, guys, goes 2 for 4. He's hitting .262 on the season. Pilar 1 for 4. Reese McGuire 1 for 2 with that RBI double, and then Richard Urania 1 for 2 as well. So the Jays, like I said earlier in the video, they wrap up the series against the Tampa Bay Rays tomorrow afternoon, 1:07 first pitch, and they got to face a 20-game winner in Blake Snell, 20-5 with a 1.97 earned run average. He's my Cy Young winner in my eyes. Doesn't matter if you're on a terrible team. His numbers are freakish, and he has 20 wins. Incredible. And he's facing off against young lefty for the Blue Jays, Ryan Borucki. It's a 1:07 first pitch at Rogers Center, guys. So I'm excited for that. If the Jays can win that, actually, what happened today? Hold on, let me go back here. If Oakland wins today and they are winning 2-1, okay, I think this is how it works. If I'm wrong, let me know. But if Oakland wins today against Minnesota and the Blue Jays win tomorrow, they officially eliminate the Tampa Bay Rays from any possible postseason contention. Wouldn't that be sweet? The team that has haunted you for years and years and years, no matter how good you are, no matter how bad they are, they always find a way to beat you, and you eliminate them mathematically from postseason contention. That would be a lot of fun. It's not going to be easy, though. Like I said, Blake Snell on the mound for the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You guys enjoy this video, and you guys enjoy the ball game once again today. Smack that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below. What'd you think of the game? Who's your MVP? Thomas Pannone? Rowdy Tellez? I think those are probably going to be your 2 names that you're probably going to be talking about. But who would you give it to? Pannone or Tellez? It's all up to you guys. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this game, the future, this team, everything. And Evan and I will talk to you guys probably this upcoming Friday podcast edition. Link is in the description for the podcast channel and for the podcast itself on iTunes, guys. Also, Twitter is down below. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. And I will talk to you guys. It'll be, what did I say? Monday. Leafs edition is there at home at the Air Canada Centre, taking on the Montreal Canadiens in the 5th preseason game. The Leafs look to stay perfect at 5-0. Carey Price and Freddie Anderson, the expected starters. That can change, obviously, as time goes on. We'll probably see the McElhaney and Sparks matchup. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to see on Monday. But that's going on Leafs edition. And for the Blue Jays, like I said, they wrap up the series tomorrow against the Tampa Bay Rays. That video, guys, will be uploaded later than usual. About the normal time we're used to. Maybe a little bit later than we're used to. But the normal upload time for a night game. Kind of gave you guys the gist of what time that'll be. 1:07 first pitch at Rogers Center. Blake Snell, Cy Young candidate, I guess, against young lefty Ryan Borucki for the Blue Jays. 1:07 first pitch as the Jays look for the series win against the Tampa Bay Rays. That would be amazing and pretty much kill their playoff hopes. That'd be even better. We'll talk to you guys then.